Hey folks, this is Ben Gessel. How's it going? So I haven't really made a grocery video, I think for a little bit. Maybe I have, but I haven't really done a grocery haul video for a bit. I'm just showing you all the stuff that I got. Um, I'll do that one of these days. It's a little bit different logistics at my new place here. Kind of a two-story deal. Um, so the fridge is not where I eat, kind of thing, and I'm always, oh well. Let's get right into this though. Um, this is at PCC again, so this is all top quality stuff. But I definitely I noticed that I was spending a lot less than I used to here. I think it's because I'm kind of not getting a ton of meat all at once, and I'm being very watchful about wasting anything, kind of thing. Anyway, so let's get back into this here. So I love the CB peanuts, and peanuts. Everyone says they're not as healthy as nuts and stuff, but peanuts are just fine. Literally, there's nothing. Peanuts are great. They're great food. They have tons of minerals. CB is actually more appetizing. They actually have their peanuts taste more peanutty. Best way of putting it. I don't know. They're not too salted. It's perfect. Let's get some organic kiwis. Collard greens. Both those guys had a lot of kiwis. Got a lot of vitamin C, of course. Collard greens had a lot of vitamin K1 and a whole bunch of other nutrients. Bok choy. I don't know. Again, a lot of vitamin K1. Just and a whole bunch of vitamin A, like collard greens. Just powerhouse nutrition wise. Of course, a lot of people say that you can't get some of the nutrients from vegetables because of the oxalates, but you get a wide variety, a huge variety of minerals and vitamins. Without it, sometimes, but you do get sky high levels of vitamin A, vitamin K, other ones sometimes depending on the vegetable, but it's just that, yeah, I mean, like, I know you probably won't absorb 600% of vitamin K, all of it, but you'll definitely get, I would say, close to 100% at least. So anyway, organic celery, that's always really healthy, and I know the celery prices are a little higher than QFC, of course, but the celery is really high quality. And it's actually two bunches I got. So it's actually more like pushing almost $3 per celery bunch. But again, they were really big and really healthy, fresh looking, very green. Some lettuces, cilantro, just tons of minerals in there. Romaine lettuce, all these greens, man. Plus the peanuts. Carrots, vitamin A, calcium. A lot of calcium, by the way, a lot of this stuff. Concord pears, there we go. That's the one. They're pretty tasty. Getting to the fruits here a little bit. Pomegranate, one of my favorites right now. I've been getting pomegranate so much. I've shown you some videos of some grocery hauls. You've been seeing a lot of pomegranate of those things. A lot of vitamin C right now. That stuff. More vitamin C with tangelos. I had a few just now. They're pretty good. They weren't the very best tangelos I've ever had, but they were actually, that's right, pretty respectable. So in other words, they weren't like dried out and stuff. So they're pretty good. Green onions, really healthy. Zucchini squash, getting a lot of minerals. Not sky high amounts for the most part for anyone, but just across the board, they're these kinds of vegetables have a lot of different stuff in them. But red kiwi, by the way, I've never had a red kiwi before. A little bit pricey. We'll see how that. This is kind of a new one for me. This is my experimental food. Got some raspberries. They're a little pricey, of course. These are fresh raspberries. They look pretty good quality. So onto the meat here. I got some lamb. I haven't really bought lamb very much for a while. Here and there, it's pretty good. So we got some. So PCC came through with the turkey big time. That's one of the biggest things to look forward to. PCC is the turkey. They have great turkey here, and save some money on the turkey. I certainly did. Wow, you got some a little bit of bratwurst. That used to me get a lot of pork. Last few, like 3-4 months, I've been getting a lot of pork sausages. So try to go a little easier on there. A little bit of beef, some organic chicken. Yep, short ribs, sockeye fillet, and also some frozen stuff here. Some frozen raspberries. I think I got some frozen broccoli. Some of them there. So frozen green beans, 2 bags of those, and then frozen strawberries. It's kind of a blackberry, blueberry, strawberry combination, I think. Plus kimchi and olive oil. A whole bunch of vitamins and minerals and all that stuff. Of course, the meat's coming through with the protein and the carnosine and the I don't know, selenium in the chicken and potassium and iron, heme iron and stuff, and carnosine, creatine, whatever. Anyway, all that stuff. All the B vitamins and other stuff. I think I have a little bit of seaweed still for iodine. And of course, zinc for the meat and stuff too. But of course, olive oil. I got the Lucini River. It doesn't have it only comes from Italy, so it's the good stuff. And then some supplements. Covered the bases pretty well. I did very well, I think, price wise. And again, I made sure on my protein. The short ribs were the expensive one, but I made sure not to get either too much meat, or I made sure not to get too pricey of meat. I think the turkey really brought down the price. Emphasizing the poultry basically really brought down the whole price overall, which I think was great. Turkey is awesome. And then just my red kiwis that were a new type of kiwi I haven't had before, plus the pomegranates were the pricier ones. Tangelos a little bit, raspberries kind of, so the fruit a little bit, most of the fruit. But the vegetables are pretty cheap. And supplements a little bit up there. I think it was Blue Bonnet calcium magnesium supplements, and Nordic vitamin D has the K2 I guess and 7, and Grand Life kind, I think. Oh, it's my kind or whatever. It's a men's multivitamin. That one, saved a little bit. All these savings are good. Anyway, just going through this a little bit. Of course, it came to about $304.17. I saved 10%. So going through a little bit of this now, just to wrap up a little bit. I really wanted, so I had 4 grocery bags. 3 of them were all basically plant foods. I mean, it was, for the most part, the 3 of them were plant food, produce type stuff. There might have been some olive oil, peanuts, whatever, that sort of thing. And only one of them was meat. I'm gonna try to go for that general combination, so bulkiness wise, and just in terms of the mass of the food, not necessarily, of course, calories make it a little different, but in terms of the mass, I'm gonna try to have 3 kind of plant food bags to 1 meatier bag. That makes sense to me. So I think I did pretty well. Again, I was happy with how much I saved, especially at this most expensive store I've ever been. I love PCC, but it's so expensive. So expensive. The turkey is still the best of the best. I mean, they this is what they do the best, is their turkey. I haven't seen any other store that carries turkey like PCC carries. And if more stores had turkey, I think, because turkey is so healthy, man. It's just a really great protein. I mean, I mentioned everyone talks about how eggs are amazing. Yes, eggs are amazing. But if you want to get something if you're getting sick and tired of eggs, and you're like, oh, chicken, oh, not chicken again, go for that turkey if you're trying to avoid more red meat, that sort of thing, and you're not really in the mood for fish either. And the place to get turkey, at least in the Puget Sound area, more the Seattle to north, is PCC Natural Markets. That's for sure. I was critical of PCC a while back. I haven't been there for a long time because, again, they were pricey, and they used to have a great deal where you could get 10% off, I think, every shopping trip. But then they changed that, and so now you get something at the very end, but it's... But I don't know if their prices are lower, but I think that, they might be, depending on what it is. I don't know. The plant, the produce seems about the same, but I think their meat, at least their chicken, seems a bit more reasonable. And there was a time when I don't know, I don't even know if I saw chicken thighs there, but like, I might eat my own words. I just, some items I remember just kind of jumped up way high, sky high at PCC, and again, they have that really great turkey price. I mean, this was like a big pack of them, like big, like 4 different huge drumsticks and 4 huge turkey thighs. One of those things would be more than enough for a meal easily. Might even be my only protein that whole day, to be honest, if I'm really kind of watching my animal protein. Anyway, you guys take care. Leave me thoughts and comments below. Catch us later. Take care. Bye.